could be telling them how you feel from your point of view.
Yep.
You know, just letting that off, just talking, letting that off, something like that. Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, Mula, go get him, dog. Yo, Cartier made me look red, little bitch on my dick. They saying it's already sick. My little bitch throw a little feet when she want the dick. I'm running around with the stick. Freaky little bitch want to hit, but she can't take dick. I'm eating it bitch like some grit. Balling on top of little shit.
Yeah. It's your boy, Daddy Dunn, and now y'all tuned in to Get Right or Get Left podcast. Hey, let's go. Hey, y'all. So today I'm introducing y'all another special guest. This guest is one of my main supporters and a loyal customer to the brand, Peerless Pressure, as you can see. Um, I have today my homie Nisha. Y'all, little background story. We met, we met at Amazon about a good year and a half.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years. And we were working on what she was working on the lane. I think I was staging or something.
Mm-hmm.
And over time, we just kept seeing each other, running to each other. And I think you were fucking with the drip.
Yeah.
I think you were fucking with the drip.
You already know.
And I think she was like, "Hey, what you got?" I said, "Man, this is actually my brand."
Yeah.
And the rest is really just history. Just instantly started connecting with each other, tapping in with each other. She most definitely, truly supported the brand since day one, and just want to say, hey, I really appreciate you for sure.
Appreciate you too.
Like, it's much love.
Come a long way. You know, we finally doing it.
I know, right?
We finally doing it.
I know, right?
I've been wanting to do this for so long. So.
Facts, yeah. Hey, there's
Finally
nothing but divine timing, and hey, we right on time for sure.
Yeah.
So today's topic is learning how to control your emotions. We're gonna be able to take this topic in different paths. So stay tuned. So, Nisha, learn how to control your emotions. If you don't mind, give us certain ways or scenarios or steps how you are able to control your emotions, or are you in the process of learning how to cope with your emotions, or etc.
So me personally, I'm in the process of trying to control my emotions, because you know some situations or problems don't really need a reaction to them.
For sure.
And knowing me, how I am, it's a must. You got to learn how to, because like I said, certain situations don't really need a reaction, because your reaction might be this or that, and you never know how it might turn out. So yeah, definitely in the process. So
is there certain ways that you cope with your emotions?
As far as what though? Like, because it can be.
So it really could be anything. Like we all have certain things that trigger us.
Right.
And when it triggers us, we have to learn how to cope with it or how to handle it. You know, you have a lot of people that say
it depends on what the situation is and what what I'm feeling this way about, or whatever it is. It depends on what the situation is.
For sure. So, are you one of those people that have a hard time controlling your emotions?
At times, I'm getting better at it, but at times, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do you feel like past traumas is one of the reasons why it might be harder to control the emotions?
Yeah. Some stuff, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, it. I don't know, cause when it comes down to certain things, I don't even know.
Okay. Well, for me, learning how to control emotions for myself has always been it's been a process. I was never a person that held my emotions in. I was always able to express my.
I always been the person that hold it in, so I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So that's two different. You feel me? Getting it out is just like, how can I get it out?
Mm-hmm.
You know, in a positive way, type shit. So
yeah.
But
do you know ways to get it out in a positive way for yourself?
Probably music. Listen to music, or just just being alone sometimes, like just being like to myself, isolated most of the time. So, yeah.
For sure. What type of music that you listen to steer your emotions in the right direction?
Really motivational music, like people, because like a lot of rappers nowadays, they talk about different things. So I go towards like something that's gonna motivate me, like something about getting money, or just staying uplifted or something. Just just different stuff in that category. Yeah.
For me, I listen to like neo soul music to kind of really help get my emotions in the right path. One of my favorite artists is AJ McQueen. If you don't know him, like, most definitely look him up. He's an artist that will put any black person in the right spirit. He gonna guide you in the right way for sure. So I can understand, most definitely music is most definitely a way to learn how to control your emotions.
It definitely depends on what you're listening to, for sure, though, because a lot of people can say different stuff that make you think or feel like, okay, maybe, because music, when the stuff that they say be powerful words, so whatever you listen to is what you feel or what you think. Well, sometimes, but yeah,
because it can most definitely stimulate whatever you feeling, and it can intensify however you feeling, negatively or positively. So it most definitely play a vital role, and we can really go ahead and break it down to all senses. What you see as well can also have an impact on your emotions. So we most definitely have to watch what we see, and being around certain people in a certain environment can most definitely hinder your emotions.
Heavy on certain people and energies and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
But yeah, learning how to like really control my emotions is like really just giving it to God at the end of the day. Like, you feel how you feel, and it's okay to feel it, but don't dwell on it, because the more you dwell on it, it will lead to depression. So anytime I'm feeling some type of way, I acknowledge myself. Whether if I have to cry about it, if I have to speak on it, work out, box, whatever.
Yeah, like that. Like that's going back on what you said earlier about what's the word I'm looking for? Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy. That's another way of how I can try to control my emotions. You got to keep yourself busy, because you're not thinking about this one thing. It's like, okay, it can get overwhelming.
Yeah. What's something that's is hard for you to control your emotions? Like anything that's in the past that's been like heavy on your spirits. Is like, man, it's so hard to control my emotions when this happened, or when somebody do this, or when whatever.
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Cause I don't really, I don't nowadays. I don't really let much bother me too much. I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't gonna say I got an I don't care attitude, but I don't care if it ain't really just necessary to care. But like I care about certain stuff, and like don't get me wrong, I do got feelings. I do be hurt about behind certain stuff, but I just got that it is what it is mindset now. Like, and I don't want to have that mindset, but sometimes it's just like you got to when you just overcame so much stuff and just trying to, like you said, control your emotions. So it's just like, I'm gonna let that be what it is, and then, throw it out the window.
Yeah. So you don't feel like you suppress your emotions. Okay. For sure. But that's good.
I just when you just I don't know. Well, I guess that's just a part of being numb, maybe. But just I care, but I really don't care. Like, it makes sense. I don't know. I care, but it's just like it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a level of maturity that has to be in it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when people say I don't care,
but like
they really care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like, you care, and it's okay to care about it. But whatever the situation is, whatever situation that presents itself, sometimes it's always a learning lesson within it. So, boom, if I had somebody that's supposed to support me or be there for me, and in the long run they not there,
right,
I'm not gonna be like, well, shit, fuck it, I'm used to it.
Well,
I'm used to it, but I ain't gonna say like, okay, it's a lesson behind that.
Right.
What God wants me to learn within that. It might be, okay, you can't trust everybody too soon or something like that. Whatever it may be. You can't
expect nobody to be there for you right then and there or whenever it is.
Yeah, or you sometimes have to get out yourself. You like, let me take myself out of my shoes and put myself in theirs and just really try to understand what they might be going through, because sometimes it's not what you think it is.
Right.
Sometimes we be so into ourselves and playing victim when whatever you thinking, because the devil is very deceptive. Sometimes what you think is not really reality.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to look at it for what it really is. But also going back into like communication, a lot of people get so into their emotion and then don't want to communicate about that shit.
That's me to a certain extent, but I only talk to people that I feel like listening to me though. Like if I feel like you're not listening to me, because you can listen, but are you really listening to me? Like, are you really hearing me? Understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Now some people is not even worth your breath.
You're right.
Because you can be talking to them and they not taking heed of nothing that you saying
at all, and then just be like, okay, or just like, I understand, and the whole time don't be really understanding for real.
Yeah. Now it's a lesson in that. If you having this situation with that type of person, you shouldn't even feel too heartfelt about it, because obviously that person really is not that important in your life in the first place.
Right.
So why should you even feel so strongly about whatever they did? Because now they have power over you. And they're not even supposed to be in your life anyway. So it's just like, now that when it goes to that, it's like, okay, that happened, I learned from it. Hey, it is what it is. Move on.
Right.
That's something that I most definitely had learned. But this topic also goes deep into the male side. When males say, man, women don't care about guys' emotions or feelings. They only want us for this or that. But it's just like, okay, now this is for the guys. I gotta come for the guys. I really gotta come for them. Guys want to play all hard body. They don't want to express their emotions. They don't want
to. But that's how that in this generation. That's how is the how. Well, I ain't gonna say that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how like, I ain't gonna say our parents, 'cause I'm not a man, but like as far as their parents raised them to be, like, just keep everything in. You a man, you got this, or like you're not supposed. Men are supposed to express their feelings. They're supposed to be able to express their feelings, but a woman is supposed to let him express his feelings. Like, I don't know, because when it comes, sometimes I see the difference. I see the difference. So
well, yeah, I see the difference too, but men still have to take accountability at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just because you was raised in a household where you weren't able to express your feelings, don't mean you can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
I'm not saying that
they
it's
might not
easy.
know how though, because they so used to this.
That is true. That is true.
But I feel like when you get older and as a adult or a young adult or whatever you are, it's on you now.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. You
but
know,
some people just won't get it. Some people just don't get it though. Some people just be stuck in that little hole or that little spot. It's just like, you make your own decision now. You make your own, you control who you are, who your emotions, or whatever the case may be. You control all that. So you just got to just learn how to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn how
at the end of the day, like so going back to what I was saying is most of the time, and I'm speaking for men that's at least 25 plus. Yeah. Like, I'm not speaking for somebody that's actually younger. So you can't be 30 and making it seem that you can't express yourself because you a man. Right. No matter if in your past relationship that you weren't able to, because how I feel about that, you with the wrong person. If you with somebody, right, and they not letting you be able to express yourself, you with the wrong person. So it goes back to just taking accountability for yourself. You got to learn from your past relationship. Just because you weren't used to that in your past relationship, now you can't come to that new relationship with that same baggage.
Exactly.
Come to me healed. Exactly. Come to me knowing how to communicate. Exactly. Come to me knowing how to be vulnerable and being transparent.
People at that one relationship, just let them just be like, okay, F it. Exactly. But you can't do that because everybody don't. The next person might not deserve that. That bad negative energy that you give them or whatever. But yeah, I feel you on that.
And that's the reason why it's so important for your significant other to hold you accountable. I'm gonna always hold my woman accountable, even though it's hard for women to be held accountable. But hey, I'm gonna keep you on all 10, and I want you to do the same for me.
Exactly.
Point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm a man, so I understand because it's a lot of women out here that push that. You a man. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes y'all don't got it.
Exactly. And you got to be man enough to say, I don't got it.
And that's all about putting your pride to the side.
Exactly. Yeah.
Putting your pride to the side. Look, I need help. I need help. I need you to be here for me. You feel me? I need you right now. I'm weak. I need a little push. Like, it's okay.
It is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Like, who told you that it's not okay?
Everybody needed somebody. Sometimes, everybody need help. Sometimes, everybody need a little push. Sometimes. So with that being said, it's okay. It's okay.
So, hey, and when you want to keep it real, women love a man that knows how to be transparent. Yeah. They love a man that can actually be vulnerable. Like, it just is what it is. Now, at the end of the day,
but a man also has to be comfortable enough with that person to be vulnerable too.
That is true too.
Cause I'm just going through that. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, yeah. So, but this thing about it, if we talking about relationships, if you're not comfortable enough to be vulnerable with whoever you with, you with the wrong person. Yeah. Why is y'all together?
Right. Y'all just together just to be together at this point. But that's it. But sometimes it ain't that hard to just just see that, or sometimes you might not just see that. It might take you years to see, like, okay, I know it's finally, now that I see I can't be vulnerable. After 10 years, I see I can't sit here and tell you how I feel or express myself.
10 years.
I'm just.
It should take 10 years.
Sometimes it do take people that long, but people together for 10 plus years and then finally realize this person ain't me, or not ain't me, but ain't for me, or
like not being for. No, man, I can't know.
I done seen it all. People be together for years, bro. Just be like,
because they don't know what they want.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be together if you don't know what you want.
Or know your worth.
Come on now, you can't be 30 and you don't know what you require within a relationship or what you
that
need.
means you don't even know yourself.
Come on now.
I feel you.
Then you shouldn't be dating.
Yeah.
So it goes back to self-accountability. Sometimes you can't blame the other person. Sometimes you just gotta worry about yourself. Right. The more you better yourself, the more
you'll be better for that person.
Exactly. And God will bring the right person for you.
Right.
But if you're not right, how you expect the person that you to be with to be exactly right for you when you're not even exactly right?
I feel you, man. I feel you on that.
Yeah. So that's one of the biggest things that I most definitely learned about, just like controlling my emotions, because sometimes I'm the only child, so being by myself, having my loneliness, being content in my loneliness, having my quiet time, I love that because now I have to sit with myself.
Facts.
I'm not around somebody else to feel that.
And sometimes it feels better when you sit with yourself.
Most definitely.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, it's at first when I first started, I'm like, man, I'm bored, sad, probably a little bit depressed. I'm like, dang, I got so much going through. Mm-hmm. But then when you actually just sit there and just relax, just think about everything, just sit back and just think about yourself and everything that you've been through, everything that you're going through, and everything that you'll probably accomplish. Mm-hmm. It's so much. You just be okay. I'm actually doing good. Exactly. Sometimes you gotta give yourself props too. I actually, came a long way or overcame so much things. And sometimes you just need that time to yourself. Yeah. Because you got all these people and voices and so much going on in the world. Just like I need to isolate myself.
Most definitely. and how I look at that is that I feel like that be the time when God want to spend more time with you. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have that discernment and you so caught up in society and you trying to be with that person, or you running into this, and now you having bad coping issues, you always need somebody to attach to or somebody to validate or now you taking away that time that God is really trying to create for y'all to bond, connect, and actually put you further into wherever you trying to go. But if you don't spend that time with yourself and face your fears, look in the mirror and face the fears. That's what I'm doing right now. You can't run away from it. The more you run away from it, the longer it's gonna take for you to get out of whatever you into.
You have to be okay with being alone sometimes.
Most definitely.
I know when you do get alone sometimes, you might overthink them. Or you might just be thinking about so much. Just you may get sad, but sometimes that's where the strongest part comes. That's when you become stronger because overcame being alone. It's like, okay, now I can, but I feel you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, when you be on social media and you hear stuff, when it talks about being emotionally mature, I do, and most definitely know that it's a process. It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's most definitely a journey. And it's not easy. Like, people feel like, well, it's hard and who said it's supposed to be easy? If it was easy, everybody would be perfectly fine. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But also that kind of goes into self-love as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Self-love plays a big part in being emotionally mature. You have to truly love yourself and know yourself to actually be mature in knowing who you are inside, knowing your ways and knowing how to cope with them so you can be the best version of yourself. Mm-hmm. Because we all have that little boy in ourselves or that little girl in ourselves. It's whatever we went through when we was a kid, it follows us. Right. So if you don't deal with it, you're going to take that pain, anger, stress, whatever that trauma is,
give it to everybody.
And give it to everybody else. And it's going to carry on you. You're going to see, you're going to feel it's going to always be with you until you accept it, let it go, face it, however you want to say it.
But how do you face it though? Everybody face it differently though. So but how do you face it?
So depend on what it is. I could say right now, I've never been a procrastinator.
Right. I hate people who procrastinate. I ain't gonna lie. I have to let that be known. I ain't gonna say hate, because hate is a strong word, but I do not like people who procrastinate, bro.
Yeah. But sometimes we self-doubt ourselves.
Yeah.
Which causes us to procrastinate. So if you, and this kind of goes back into like trauma, and talking about this just kind of come with another awareness. When you around certain people that don't believe in themselves or haven't been in a position where they can accomplish certain things, it make you second guess, man, how I'm gonna do it, or how long it's gonna take, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
But you can't worry about that.
Exactly.
You gotta continue to focus on yourself and know that whatever God power that God has given you, you can accomplish that.
Right.
So don't procrastinate on it. Just go ahead and start.
Just do it. Just do it. That's not. That's
the biggest thing. Is just do it. Yeah, just do it. Just go ahead and
whatever the outcome may be, whether it's a good outcome or a bad outcome, just you did it. You took that step.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's why I be having to tell people, like, you did it.
Exactly.
Just go for it. Like, you know, whatever your gut tell you, just go for it.
Just go for it.
Go for it, man.
So that's what I mean by like facing your fears or looking in the mirror, because you know who you are.
Right.
You can look in the mirror, you be like, you could tell yourself something, but that subconscious mind, something tell you like, what about this?
You gotta have confidence.
What's
you gotta have confidence.
Exactly.
Confidence is everything, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm just now starting up. Well, I ain't gonna say just now, but it's been about a year since like just started learning how to just have confidence. Just, like you said, look in the mirror, just have confidence.
Yes. Truly loving yourself and knowing that whatever,
you got the power to do whatever.
Exactly.
You got the power to do whatever. So just
and when you got God on your side, hey, you good.
Exactly.
Because a failure is not really a failure. It's a lesson that you can learn from, so you can get to your goal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really and truly how I truly just face my fears and stop listening to that negative mindset in the back. I always keep things positive. Don't think about the negative. Always think about the positive things.
And also people around you who have negative negative comments or negative things about what you want to do or what it is you want to do with whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of people around you that'll say certain things that'll make you think different about something, or make you not want to do something, or make you just second guess it. But you just gotta block out all them noises and
block it out.
All that.
Block it out.
Block it out.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to tell the people? Anything that's on your mind you want to speak on?
Really?
Okay.
It's good little conversation.
For sure. Hey, y'all, we might do a part 2. Let us know in the comments if y'all want us to keep going with this conversation, because there's really a lot of stuff that we can still hit on. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Hey, tap into the brand Peerless Pressure, the fitness, dndfitness.net. Get up with us. Also, y'all, if y'all came here and y'all still ain't subscribed yet, you bullshit. So make sure y'all go ahead,
like, and share.
Yeah, all that and comment.
You ain't even gotta watch the video. Just subscribe, like, and share, and keep it pushing.
Man. Support your people, man. It's a lot of motion, man. So hey, stay tuned. Much love, peace, and blessings to all that's watching this video. I'm glad that y'all here. Hey,
stay blessed. Always keep God first.
Hey. We out.
She want to dick, around with the stick. Freaky little bit want to hit, but she can't take dick. I'm eating it big like some grit. Ballin' out top my little shit. What she eat the dick, I'm saucing the town with the click.